Hello and welcome to Doin It With Dave.
Hey.
The show that Caroline's been waiting for.
Doin It With Dave.
Yeah.
And the highly sophisticated cooking show. And we're joined with our resident vegan Dave.
Hello.
Dave, hello.
Hi, Lewis. Hi,
Dave.
people.
We got some stuff in the oven, unfortunately, and it got a bit
Yeah.
burnt. So
No, well, actually, my reason for not cooking anything this week, Lewis, was because like I suddenly realised, as I think Caroline came to a big realisation this week, that as you know, she's coming out with like getting very tense before her exhibition. There's like obviously she's going to change as a person a wee bit, but I came to realise that nature is cooking for us all the time. And that's why, you know, trees produce like incredibly beautiful fruit that we don't need to do anything to, and that's like incredible. We should, you know, really focus on these and maybe have like 3 or 4 apples for a meal, and not actually try to do anything to it at all. I think, you know, there's so many different types of fruit and vegetables that you can just have, just like that, without doing anything. And like, why should I, as like just a person on the planet, try and like alter things to like suit me or suit anybody else when they're already been created perfect? Look at that. It's shiny, it's got
bruises,
yeah,
it's a bit green.
It's got everything going for it.
But Dave,
and it's only like 50 cents.
Tell us,
and
man.
It's like a good snack.
You're a vegan.
Yep, pretty much, but yeah,
What?
I'm a
No
vegan.
GST.
What is a vegan?
Well, vegan's just a person who doesn't eat any animal product at all, and so that includes, most staunch vegans won't eat honey, and anything that's like even a byproduct of animals. So yeah, no milk, no meat, no eggs, no nothing that comes from animals, which is pretty tricky, because you got things like gelatine that is in a lot of things, and you've got and like different lard, you've got like different parts of like milk and so many different things that it's really tricky, and sometimes they're not even like listed on a packet, like which of the what part, like just lactose is, you know, is something that can be listed as something else. It can be listed as like it's like nutritional number or whatever, and so it's quite tricky to kind of maintain being a staunch vegan. But you know,
well,
the rewards are just phenomenal.
I heard that McDonald's, their actual soft serves are actually made out of cow fat or something or other.
That's right.
They don't advertise.
Pigs and horses' hooves they're made out of, and it's like, and that's all it is. It's like, that's what gelatine is. It's just like the hooves of animals, and like the innards and the. I mean, no, it's not a pretty thought, but that's fact, and it's something where if you don't like really like have a look at what you eat, then you could be just eating things that every day that are, you know, disgusting parts of an animal that really, I mean, you could avoid so easily just by taking a stand and really looking at what you put in your body. You know,
but then
it just seems silly.
Being a vegan makes it very hard, though, doesn't it? I mean, because a lot of the foods that are out there sort of tend to cater primarily for the carnivore kind of market, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely, but that's only because of tradition. I mean, it's only because of what we know to be easy and what companies make it easy for us to buy. Whereas it's not necessary. All these things to make food taste nicer are just the cheapest and easiest things to make food taste nicer. When and because people put up with them, then that's what stays as like the types of food that we eat. When we don't need to, they can, just by someone saying, well, hey, let's not use animal products in our so-called vegetable pies anymore, and then there won't be, you know, they won't need to. Or let's not use animal products in ice cream anymore, and then you won't need to. It's just like people's attitudes just have to change, and then it'll change so quickly. Like one thing that just blew my mind the other day when I heard about the that to grow like a kilo of like beef, it takes like 17 kilos of like wheat or corn or whatever, and to which is, you know, could feed like a hell of a lot more people with 17 kilos of wheat or corn or barley or whatever it was that you're feeding the animal to create that 1 kilo of meat.
Not to mention all the forests that they have to
exactly
clear to run the cattle in the first place.
Yeah, and sure, there might be more nutrition in like a kilo of meat than there would be in 17 kilos of corn, but you know, it still works out that if you don't have like a focus on what you are taking in and how that is grown and what that means to the environment to be growing cattle in an area that could be growing something else more effectively. And if companies can continue to sell those products without any protest, then we'll just inevitably end up with nothing. And that'll just be sad. And so we've got to eat more apples.
See, a lot of people don't think they'll do that. I mean, they go out and they eat the McDonald's and they eat whatever's just out there and what's convenient. I mean, for you, being a vegan, how hard is it to just be on the run and pick something up?
Well, it's tricky. Yeah, it is tricky. My naturopath did suggest taking a thermos of like stir-fried kind of veggies out with me, and I said no, that's a bit dodgy, and I really wouldn't want to, you know, make it like, you know, stand out from the crew too much. You know? But yeah, there are places. There's a lot of places coming out. Like there's a place in Newtown called McDonald's, which is just open, which is well, I don't know if it's just open or it could be around a while, which is a vegan restaurant. There's
what sort of things do they sell there?
Well, I'm not sure. You just have to go down and take a look. McDonald's is, I think it's Hamilton Street, the one at the top of the Enmore King Street intersection. There's another little road that shoots off down towards the cemetery and that's McDonald's, which is a good idea. That's a nice touch, nice name for the place. There's like a bunch of vegetarian restaurants, but there's places like Iku Whole Foods or that macrobiotic type foods. They have a lot of vegan.
Macrobiotic. What does that mean?
Macrobiotics. I don't know a lot about macrobiotics apart from it's eating by what should be grown at the right times of the year. Say if potatoes are supposed to be grown in like would normally be harvested in August or something, then you would like be including more potatoes in your diet in August rather than like in modern day we can like have potatoes all year round, or we can have, you know, whatever all around you eat by what the environment suggests. And that just, it seems to make sense. And also how your body is at certain times of the year is different to how it would function at other times of the year. In winter you should be eating more kind of root vegetables, whereas in summer you should be eating more leafy vegetables and fruits, because your body's designed to digest those better, and that's what macrobiotics is. And there's actually a little vegan and macrobiotic cafe opening up in Glebe Point Road in next couple of weeks, which is first of its kind as far as I know, and they've got like a holistic healing place upstairs as well. But yeah,
we're the first of our kind here on CTV1 with our very own cooking show, especially catering for the vegan market, aren't we?
Yeah, we are breaking a lot of untrod territory, and it's exciting stuff. But I think we should always get back to nature and realise that nature can produce it even better than we could ever.
Sure.
And so
next week, Dave.
Next
what are we
week, I
cooking
think we'll
for
try.
The viewers out there?
How about a vegan casserole?
Vegan casserole.
If you've got any other better suggestions, give us a call. If you want to see how to make something, I'll go and do the research and go and make it.
That's true. And if you give us a call, we can supply you with past recipes.
Yeah,
can't we, Dave?
We've got a few recipes. We've got the vegan muffins from a couple of weeks ago, and we've got the soy loaf from last week, and also
Chutney.
the chutney.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks for remembering that,
No
Lewis.
worries, man.
Yeah, had a bit of a smile on your
wasn't
face after
bad.
that. Oh, right.
The
yeah,
chutney
it
was
pretty
very
popular.
popular with the audience.
I've given away jars and jars of it to people I know, and I've had some good reports. Some people haven't got back to me on another jar or anything, but you know.
Well, all you
I
have
think
to
it's pretty
do,
good.
give us a call on 96982968, and if there's any particular recipe that you're interested in, Dave and myself will look into it, do the research, and we'll come up with a Doing It With Dave's recipe for that particular
Sure,
product.
I'll dedicate a few of my hours of my week to you guys.
And we'll have, what we'll do is we'll name it after the person that calls in as well. So we'll have
funny.
Tina's chutney or whatever.
Okay, or Bruce's casserole.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But now, I think it's better if we send it on
Move
over
on.
to Justin, our returnee from OBC. Justin, what have you got for us, mate?
Yeah, thanks, Lewis, for supporting us.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you very much, Dave. Doing it with Dave. I've been doing it with Dave for 3 months now. I'm a vegan. Look at me. I'm a beast.